Hello, my first graders. Today we are working on Chapter 8 review. Okay, so we're reviewing for our test. We're working on page 497. So we're on 497 in our math book. If you're not there, pause, find that page, hit play when you're ready. All right. It says write each addition or subtraction problem in the box below the answer. All right, so what we need to do is solve all of these first. Write your answer above and then decide what box does it go in. Once you find your answer, and we'll do the first one together. 7 plus 2. I can put 7 in my head, 2 on my finger. 7, 8, 9. So my answer 9 would go over there. And then I would say I can write 7 plus 2 in this box because it equals 9. Right, you're going to do the same for the rest of these. Hit play when you're ready to check. Be careful. Look at the sign. See if it says plus or minus. Okay, if it's minus, you might want your number line to help you solve or a piece of paper to do your circles on. Hit play when you're ready to check. All right, if you're hitting play, that means you solved all these and you're ready. If you haven't solved them, you need to pause and solve them first so that you have the practice. All right, 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So you should have written it in this box. 15 minus 9 equals 6. Goes in that box. 8 plus 6, 14. Should have been written in this box. 14 minus 5 equals 9. Goes in this box. If you made a mistake, pause and fix it. If not, I'm going to keep going. Number 2, choose all the ways that name the model. That means there's more than one right answer. Okay, look at this. There's 2 over here, 3 over here. Does this show 2 tens and 3 tens? Does it show 2 tens and 3 tens? Yes, it does. That's 2 tens. That's 3 tens. Does it show 20 plus 30? Well, 10, 20. Yep. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 20 plus 30, right? And 2 tens is the same as 20, and 3 tens is the same as 30, right? 3 tens, 0 ones. So this gets filled in. Yes, it is. We can count them by tens to see that. Does it show 5? No, it does not show 5. Don't get tricked by this. Remember, these are tens, right? So we wouldn't say that they're just 5. We could say they're 5 tens, but not just the number 5. 5 would mean that it was just 5 like that. No, so that doesn't work. Does it show 50? There's 5 tens and 0 ones. So yes, it does show 50. Or we can count it this way. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So yes. The only one that we did not fill in was just plain old 5. It can't be plain old 5, right? It could be 5 tens, or it would have to be the number 50. Right, at the bottom, Sasha had 70 stickers. She uses 40 of them. How many stickers are left? Show your work. So we need to draw a picture for this. So think about it. Sasha has 70 stickers. She uses 40 of them. If she uses them, is she getting more or are we taking them away? She uses them. We're taking away. So let's write our problem. 70 minus 40 equals. All right, if we are drawing a picture to solve, We start with our big number, right? Draw it out. What do we do to show minus 40? We're going to have to cross off. Okay, I would like you to draw your picture, cross off, and then hit play to check your work. So pause. If you're hitting play, that means you are ready to check your work. If not, pause and work on this. All right, 70 minus 40. You should have started off with 7 tens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about ones? Any ones? Nope, no ones. Minus 40. So what are we going to do? We have to take away 40. Look at that number 40. 40 means 4 tens. So let's cross off 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Any ones? Nope. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 tens. Any ones? 0 ones. That's the number 30. Or we can count them. 10, 20, 30. So how many stickers are left? 30. Okay, if you made a mistake, you want to pause and fix it. Remember, we start with our big number. When it's minus 40, right, when we take away, we cross off. We think, how many tens are we crossing off? We cross them off, see if there's any ones. Nope. And then we count and see how many are left. And remember, these are tens, so we can count them by tens. 10, 20, 30. Or 3 tens and 0 ones makes the number 30. Right. Use the hundreds chart to add. Count on by ones or tens. So we can use this hundreds chart to add, right? Or remember when we talked about this before, right? We can also do our 5 circles, right? And count on. So if we have start at 37, we can count on. So we have lots of ways. If you don't feel comfortable using the hundreds chart, right, you can even draw it out. You can draw out your 37 if you want to, right, using your longs and your cubes. There's many ways to do this. So I want you to solve 37 plus 5. You can use your number chart if you want to. 37, take your 5 hops, put 37 in your head and count on, or you can even draw out 37, okay, and add them all together. It's up to you. So pause, hit play when you're ready to check. All right, if you're hitting play, that means you're ready to check your work. All right, 37 plus 5. Well, they wanted us to find 37 and take 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we landed on 42. If the hundreds chart is not working well for you, right, you can always put 5 down here, right, and count on 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Or some of you might needed to draw it all the way out and did your 30 and then your 7, right? Okay, and you might have looked at that and said, whoa, that's a whole bunch of ones. And you could have seen you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you're like, whoa, 12 is too many, right? So you keep the 2, you move the 1, and then you had 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. 4 tens and 2 ones is 42. It says, explain how you use the chart to find the sum. Well, we don't need to really write anything on here, boys and girls. But if you had to explain it, right, you would just say you started at 37 and you took 5 hops, right, to get to your answer. Or maybe you didn't use that. Maybe you used this and you said, I put 37 in my head and I counted on 5 more. Or maybe you did it this way, right? So don't forget, you have lots of ways to solve. Okay, you decide, how do you want to solve it? Maybe you lined it up like this. right? Because 5 is only in the ones. And you saw 7 plus 5 is 12, right? But you only put the 2 and you put the 1 over here. You put the 10 on the 10 side. 3 plus 1 is 4, and that's it. There's nothing over on this side. Okay, either way, as long as you got the right answer, no matter how you solved it, you are correct. All right. Number 5, use the model. Draw to show how to add the tens. All right, so what they want us to do is we need to add this together, and then we would write it nice and neat over on this side. So you had 33 plus 20. So add them up. How many tens do you have? Oh, actually, we'll start with our ones first. How many ones do you have? 1, 2, 3. 3 ones. How many tens do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we know our answer is 53. How would we make 53 to look nice and neat together? Right now, they're all separated. How would we write 53? Well, how many tens? 5 tens, 3 ones. That's how 53 should look, right? Nice and neat together, your tens and your ones. All right, take a look at number 6. Use the model. Draw to show how to make a 10. So they want you to look at this, right? 26 plus 7. It's kind of like what we did over here, right? 26 plus 7. Look at those ones. How many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 ones. Uh-oh. What do you do? Can you keep 13? No, too big, right? What do you keep? Do you keep the 10 or the 1? You keep the ones, right? 3 ones. What are you going to do with that 10? Move it over here, right, with the other 10s. Now how much do you have? How many? We know we have 3 ones. How many 10s do we have now? 1, 2, 3. 3 10s and 3 ones. They want us to draw the picture nice. What does 33 look like now? How many 10s? 3. How many ones? 3. Okay, now we have 33. Looks much better than this, right? Where it's nice and neat. Okay, so always remember, right? When you count up those ones, if you have too many, if you have a 2-digit number, right? You have to move the 10 to the tens place. All right, and we keep the ones. Right, number 7. Write the addition sentence that the model shows. Okay, so first you're going to write how many is here. Write it down. How many is here? Write it down. Add this together. Put your answer over here. Remember, look and see. Do you have too many ones? Are they okay? Hit play when you're ready to check. All right, let's see how you did. Well, you had for the first number, we had 4 10s, and we had 5, 6, 7 ones. Then we had 1 10, 2 ones. Okay, when you added them together, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones. How many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 10s. What did we get? 59. All right. What is the difference? Remember, difference means subtraction. You are going to solve this. Subtract, find your answer. Okay, It's going to be either 7, 8, 10, or 12. So subtract this, find out what one it is. And then this says, what is the sum? You're going to add these two numbers together. Remember, sum is the answer to a plus problem. Add them together and then pick what your answer should be. Okay. Hit play when you're ready to check. Okay. If you're hitting play, that means you solved, you have your answer. 15 minus 7, 8. 40 plus 50, right? 0 and 0 is 0. 4 plus 5 is 9. So you should have filled in 90. 90 was your answer. All right. Over here, Lewis had 16 yellow leaves. He had 38 red leaves. How many leaves does Lewis have? Circle the number that makes the sentence true. So they want to know, how many leaves does he have all together? My first graders, you're going to write out your problem. You might want to draw a picture to help you solve, right? Maybe you want to draw a picture for 16, right? Tens and ones. 38, tens and ones, okay? Right, figure out what is your answer. One of these will be your answer. You want to line up your numbers. Hit play when you're ready to check. All right, if you're hitting play, you have an answer. So we had 16. So here's my 16. Here's my 38. And hopefully you saw, whoa, that's a lot of ones, isn't it? All right, so when you counted these up, you had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Too big, right? Did you remember? You keep your 1, get rid of that, put it over here, move the 10, right? We moved it over here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens now. 5 tens, 4 ones makes the number 54. Should have circled that. Maybe you lined it up like this, right? And you solved it. You realize 6 plus 8 is 14. 4, put the 10 over here. 3, 4, 5. Either way. Okay, 54. My first graders over here. Match the math sentence that count on and back by tens. So remember, this is our related fact, right? Match the math that count on and back by tens. Which ones are related? First step you need to do is solve. 38 plus 30. Solve, write your answer up here. Maybe you want to use some space on here, down here on the sides to write your problem on top of each other to help you solve it. Maybe you want your hundreds chart to help you solve it. Write your answer in and then see where's its related fact down here. Okay, so pause, hit play when you're ready to check. All right, if you're hitting play, you're ready to check your work. 38 plus 30. Well, you should have gotten 68. 48 plus 40, you should have gotten 88. 38 plus 20, you should have gotten 58. All right, so now let's see. 68 plus 30 equals 6. 38 plus 30 equals 68. Look down here. Do you see one that has 68 in it? There it is, 68 minus 30. There we go. 48 plus 40 equals 88. What one down here do you see? 88 minus 40. 38 plus 20 equals 58. 58 minus 20. Those are related facts. All right. Find the sum of 62 and 15. Use any way to add. explain how you solve the problem. So my first graders, you're going to solve 62 plus 15. So think, how are you going to solve it? Solve it however you want to. Write your answer in here, whether it's lining your problem up, drawing a picture, up to you. Hit play when you're ready to check. All right, 62 plus 15. Well, some of you might have lined it up. 2 plus 5, or 5 plus 2. 5, 6, 7. 6 plus 1 is 7, and you should have had 77. Some of you drew a picture. Some of you might have did 62. So you have 6 tens and 2 ones and 1 10 and 5 ones. And then you added them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then counted your tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, either way was right. Okay, either way was right. So as long as you showed how you solved it, that was it. That's how you explain how you solve it. You either drew it out, right, or you lined it up and added your tens and ones. All right, my first graders, keep on practicing. Make sure you go back. If you had problems on anything that we've done so far, you can ask a grown-up to make another problem that's like that for you to solve. Maybe you need some more practice with bigger numbers where you're taking your 10 and moving it over. Okay, so whatever you need more practice with, take some time, go back over problems that you struggled on.